The paradigm has shifted. The world is accelerating. The science fiction of yesterday is rapidly becoming the science fiction of right now. How do we withstand the tectonic shift in the world around us? How does society thrive where the world economy is undergoing constant disruption? How do we continue to learn when information is moving at the speed of light? Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Roushon Fikr Azkiyah Najelin. I am from Roushon Fikr Islamic Junior High School, and I thank you for this great opportunity to be able to deliver this speech to you about the youth attitude in Industry 4.0 era toward the Society 5.0 era. Ladies and gentlemen, dear the honorable judges, before we dive deep into the rabbit hole about the definition of the Industry 4.0 era or the Society 5.0 era, which I believe we both have no idea about it yet, I want to discuss something with you. What is youth? As a teenager myself, I'm proudly saying that youth is me. Youth is when I post my homework on Google Classroom without being confused. Youth is when I upload my science project on YouTube in minutes. Youth is when I have more online friends on Instagram than in my class. A few centuries ago, a guy named Plato lamented, "What is happening to our young people? They rude, they always make stupid decisions, they ride in street, they ignore adults' advices." Well, part of the answer of that question is obvious. Hormones. Yes, that lovely flow of neurochemistry that makes girls cry and boys believe they are invisible. The hormones which works in our brain through the front lobes typically directed emotional regulation, critical thinking, problem solving, planning, consequences, and abstract thinking, which make us a fully functional adult. But as we know, the brain will never fully be developed. Our brains are always changing, adapting, and developing new capabilities. Associated with these hormonal changes, teens experience a thing called the twin devils. This is the two developmental phenomena that dramatically impact adolescents. The first, imaginary audience. The strong belief that everyone is watching you and judging you all the time. The second called the personal fable. The belief that no one in the history has ever lived through the life you're living, and therefore no one understands you and what you're going through. As a girl, this belief is often manifested in my conversation with my mom. "You don't know what it's like." Meanwhile, I strongly believe that jumping their bikes won't kill them. This is what teenagers feel living in this digital era. Today's, there's a cell phone in every pocket and myriad ways to upload the video to the web in seconds. So the imaginary audience has become very real, and the rates of child and adolescent anxiety and depression are skyrocketing. Ladies and gentlemen, the brain is an amazingly adaptable organ that physically changes in response to what we ask it to do. Every new thing we learn, do, or experience changes the ways in which our brain cells interact and communicate with each other, effectively changes how we think and what we are capable of. So, if you look at the life of a modern teenager, is it really any wonder that their development is delayed? What happened to their brain when they don't have time to engage in creative, unstructured outdoor play? And what is the impact of our watching online videos or the stress constants accompanies our always on society? The adults are the ones who build this world, not us. Many in the media have vilified technology, blaming it to the degeneracy of our adolescents. What do you think? Today's teens are grown up with technology in their pocket, and unsurprisingly, they generally use it for entertainment. Why would we use it for anything else? It's not like our parents are actively showing us how to develop websites, make documentaries, analyze data, or establish personal learning networks. Most of parents don't even know how to do these things. The parents basically use technology the same thing we use it for, entertainment and social media. True. Our brain certainly isn't saying, "You should definitely use your cell phone for learning and higher order thinking," but technology is capable of so much more. Its potential to enhance creativity, communication, collaboration, and critical thinking is almost boundless. And some teens are beginning to discover that potential. We make videos, advocate for social causes, invent 3D braille printers, develop apps that diagnose brain cancer. Subhan Banerjee was 13 when he invented the 3D braille printer. Some of our greatest innovations have been discovered by individuals who were barely out of high school. So, What makes the difference for the teens? Well, the secret lies under the underdeveloped brain. The teen's brain is more fluid and flexible, allowing adolescents to be idealistic, bold, and creative. Adolescence is preparation for adulthood. It's a chance for us experimenting with our identities and discovering who we want to become. This is in fact the lack of our development enables us to be brave to meet the challenges we face every day. As the society has grown more complex, our brains had to adapt. This delay gives us time to explore the world and figure out our roles within it. What we need, what we crave is your guidance. We need someone who understands the tremendous adolescent's mind and is willing to take the time to mentor us, sit with us and show us how to engage in scientific inquiry, show us how to code an app, engage us to studying a topic that is truly important, or ask us what we think we should do to solve the world's greatest problem. We have the potential. We have the tools, technology, and the responsibility lies with you, the adults. And if you don't know how to start, ask us and we can learn together. Thank you very much for your attention, and I'm really sorry if some of my words are wrong. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.